There we go. Looks like we're live. Kind of hesitated for a second there. Well, hey, folks, how we doing tonight? Freedom Friday. Hope you've had a fantastic week. Hope you finished it up strong. Folks, if you're coming to me live, give me a hashtag live. If you're coming replay, give me a hashtag replay. And hey, let me know where you're coming from. And any questions you have during the presentation, please go ahead and put them in the chat. We'll be happy to answer them for you. Also, if you are getting a chance to see us over there on YouTube, we would love to have you do a like and subscribe for us over there on YouTube. And you can find us over there at Smiling Stew, at Smiling Stew. Very easy to find. And if you are seeing us any place besides the Home Business Freedom Group, please come join us at Home Business Freedom inside of the Facebook groups, or if you want to get there quickly, you can just go to Smiling Stew /group. So just come on over and join us. We talk about some really interesting business things. We talk about how to use the tools. That's what we're going to be talking about this evening. So folks, welcome to Home Business Freedom. I am Smiling Stew Sutherland. I am a freedom crusader. I give people the knowledge and the tools to build freedom by disconnecting their time from their money and building a residual income working from home. So tonight, as I talked about last night, I've got a presentation coming up, and I need to be able to build this site live in about 8 minutes. So we're going to do that for you this evening and see how we can do. Now, I did, of course, let me do a screen share here for you. I did do some things ahead of time. So we are going to do this kind of like a live cooking show where you put something in the oven and pop it right back out finished. So what I did with this is I actually went to AI. So this business that we're going to design a page for is totally AI generated. There's about 6 words in the entire presentation that I actually did myself. So the rest of it is all AI for you. So we'll spend another evening talking about how you can do that very quickly. But I'll show you basically the results I got from it. That's what you're looking at right here. So basically, I asked it to please create a fictitious company for a demonstration of building a capture page and building a bridge page. Please give a short description of the company, and please give me 5. In fact, here I'm gonna go ahead and start my 8-minute timer because I want to include this as part of the description here. So here we go. 8-minute timer. Let's see if we can get her done. So folks, basically what I did was I built a website for a fictitious company. We asked AI to create the company. We asked it to create a company and give us 5 lead magnet ideas and 5 headlines and sub headlines for each one. And so it created a company called Golden Legacy Financial Services. And it says, in essence, it's a retirement planning company and helps specialize in retirement options and so forth. And then it gave us 5 really good lead bags here, a free ebook, access to our relaxation mini course. I ended up going with number 3 here, complimentary Golden Years financial review. So that's something if you were dealing with a financial services company, they would want to do. And then I went on to ask it to give me a value stack or a offer stack for it. So I created that, and I created then basically my assets. These are the assets that are going to be in the page. So let's go right to the website and see how quickly we can do it. So for starters, we're going to create a page. Now with this web builder, you have all kinds of templates to use. So I'm going to go down here just to add a new step. Okay. And I'm going to add this page. And the one I chose to use to do this is actually this 3rd one down here. I really liked that and thought I could adapt it well. You can take a quick preview look at them if you want when you're trying to decide which ones you want to use. But I already chose to use this one, so we're going to select it and load it in. You got to give the page a name, so we're going to call it Legacy. And so that gives it the web page name and everything else. Now, the SEO we can actually do later, and we will use AI to do that. But for right now, I'm just going to put this in as a placeholder. But basically, we'll get AI to look at the page after we're done, and it'll give it a review and give it an SEO. So we can do that all at the end. We may or may not do that live. So anyway, so here's the template we're starting with. Okay. So first thing I did was let's go ahead and take this background block. And I created some artwork in Canva. So first thing we want to do is just get rid of that artwork and get rid of this overlay that's on there. So now it's just a blank background. So I'm going to go in here, and this is actually the logo I designed for it. And this is just the background of the logo blown up. So I'm going to use the background of the logo as the background of my build. There we go. All right. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is take and just turn this background black. All right, so there we go. And you see it already had some shadow and kind of glow around it when they designed it to start with. So next thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to go over here to the widgets, and I'm going to take an image and put it right here at the top. Whoop. All righty. And in that image, I'm going to put the logo that I created. Now, again, this is kind of the part where we put it in the oven and brought it out. I went into Canva and created these based upon the names that it gave me. And I thought it turned out into a pretty good, decent logo. I want it a little bit bigger than that. So we're going to just kind of enlarge it there. That looks pretty good. All right. And so we need a cool... let's see, we got some spacers and stuff here. Oh, we got a heading here. All right. And we just aren't seeing it because it's actually changed colors on us. So where is it? Right here. There it is. So we're going to edit that, and we're going to make it gold. So that'll make it a little easier to see. Should. Well, actually, we're just going to take that out of there and not fight with it. And we're going to take that subheading out of there too, and we're just going to do them all over ourselves. All right, so for a heading, I'm just going to go right over here and go plus, and I am going to grab a heading, and I'm going to pop it right there. And for that heading, I'm going to go over here and go to my assets, and the heading is going to be Complimentary Golden Years Review. So we're going to copy that, bring it back over to the page, and we're going to just pop that in right there. And then we're going to make it gold. And we're going to want to make it smaller. About a 30. Got highlight it first and make it smaller. I think we want to go about 32. I want to get it. Golden years, complimentary golden years. And actually, I think what we want to do is probably do that. And then we want to go like this and center it. Oh, wrong button. And centered. Boom. All right, and there it is, gold. And I'm going to move it up just, maybe not. Leave it right there. And then we need our subheading. So let's go over here, and we're just going to get a, we're just going to use another heading, but we're going to make it a subheading. And we are going to go to our assets, and it's going to copy that and bring it back over here and paste it. All right, and we're going to make that one gold as well. We're going to center it also. And we're going to bring it down to probably, let's do a 32 also. We're actually going to take that one up a little bit because I want that bigger. Let's go back to a 42 on that. And we're also going to make it bold so it pops a little more here. Yeah, look at that. All right, and we're going to bold that as well. All right, now the one thing I haven't done yet is the video for it. I will be doing that down the road. But anyway, the next thing I did for it is I actually wanted to be able to schedule this. So I immediately went ahead and put a booking widget in here. So first of all, I'm going to get rid of this altogether. All right, and I'm going to bring in what's called a booking widget. And what that is basically just a schedule. We're going to pop that in right there. Now, when you do a booking widget, you have to set up an appointment. And we did not make it 8 minutes, so I'm going to have to pare this down considerably in the future. But anyway, you set up a booking widget, and you have to have an event set up for it, which I already set up. We called it Golden Review. And so I set that up already. So anyway, we're already at 8 minutes. I want to do one more quick thing for you here. We're going to bring in one more text headline, and we're going to bring in a text block. And we're going to go over to our build here. And here we're going to say, we're going to copy this and put this right here. Again, we're going to center it. We're going to make it gold. And there we go. Oh, and we wanted to bold it and bold it. All right. And then the last, but not least, right here, we are going to plug in our oh, wrong one. Boom. We're going to plug in what they're going to get. And right back there again. And we're going to make that all gold also. And we're going to make it bold. Anyway, you get the idea. It's pretty easy to do this. There's a schedule down there. You can just, once it's done, let's go ahead and just click a quick save. And you can see what we're actually looking like online. So there's what we've done so far. Now I've obviously got a little bit more tweaking to do on this. I will probably, and then I'll show the finished product would be the next best thing I could do. So this is what the page will actually look like when it's completed. And so this is the page, again, without the video, but I'm going to spread those out, make a couple of color changes. You'll be able to then do this. It's going to give you a date and time that you pick. It's going to give you a questionnaire for your thing. So anyway, that's a build. And we did that in about 13 minutes. So we've got to cut that down just a little bit, but I believe I can do that with some practice. So anyway, folks, that was a good test for tonight. And the answer was he can't make it in 8 minutes just yet. So we're going to have to work on that. Anyway, folks, thanks for joining me. Thanks for basically being my test subject tonight. But the whole point behind this is just to show people just how easy it is to actually build one of these pages. And you see, I was able to do that in just a matter of short time. Now it takes a little longer to do the artwork and that sort of thing. I did those separately. So all in all, when I built this yesterday, I spent somewhere around 3 hours. So, and that was that counts the time I spent on AI getting the ideas and so forth. So about 3 hours total. So it's something pretty much anybody can do with just a little bit of focus and perseverance. It's purely drag, drop, cut, paste. It's so simple to do. I mean, if you can write a document in Word, you can do this. So that's my time, and you folks have a fantastic evening, and make sure you smile at everyone you see tomorrow. Okay, folks? Smile and Stew out. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. We'll see y'all on Monday. Take care now.